check the doors, check the windows and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Where? Did it walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face? Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see.
Your age ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'll probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'ma I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the puzzle. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. Huh, what? You don't believe me? Think a brown skin rookie, see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali, put the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. Got it done. The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's babe. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
Watch me pop my get it live. Try to come it. They popping your tires. Hold it. 100 round. Feeling like I'm on team. Playing both sides of you. Shot on your friend. I've been going crazy. Shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got these on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna, oh, hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? My shows up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Yeah. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
Miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from Philadelphia. On the return, Britton Covey. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43. Hurts setting up to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's going to run for it. Now he's hit. There's fumbles. Picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
They'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, McCaffrey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zach Bond with the tackle. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Play action now with Purdy. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
QB took a chance right there, and he nearly paid dearly for it. You know, that's one of those situations, Kate, that if you're going to put the ball in harm's way, you got to make sure it's your guy or nobody's guy.
52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throwing for Hurts. He'll try and run this. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And this one doesn't go far.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second down now. They need 7. Hurts now from the gun. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. Running down the left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Jalen Hurts win the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here. Play action now. Purdy. Brought in right side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down throw by Purdy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Into traffic, complete. And this one does not go far.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To throw again, it's Purdy. This gets the first and more. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Broncos, down to that 17-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Purdy setting up that play action. Makes the catch. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Play action. Hurts has it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Working now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down, run with Barkley. Nice tackle there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. A play fake now hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets a one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Purdy on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He makes the catch. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's on the in route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
21 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Pinheiro's kick is good. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
See if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Look at that touch. Laid on a platter for him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Makes the tackle. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They've got first down here from the 36. Motioning left is their running back. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. The throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
You know, they call...
Nick Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing that challenge flag. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. He's going to be stopped well shy in that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps in 1st and 2nd down.
A 43-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles are ready to set up shop on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is some old-school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Purdy setting up that play action. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys, Kate. They run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite. Play went right over his head.
Brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey.
Chill, right on my side is the eagle becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out, dark hallway? This I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
It's been decided how we lose.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
One of the many popular new fixtures near the Strip. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Starting from the 5. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like about 1 on 1st down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Tua off the play fake. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Waller with the catch. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, 7 to go. One of the tight ends motioning left. The play fake, now Smith to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, here's Tua. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Achane has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins go up 6-0 here in the first. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Commanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Motion.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's the end of our opening quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. They run the counter to Achane. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Lockett on the return. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake, here's Smith. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. He's going to have this one down to the 20. That one now some 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now Smith taking off with it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker down.
Third down.
On the sneak, it's Smith. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Genty. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Genty again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Genty, and he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
One right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Devon Achane to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Miami offense headed out there now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's on the slant. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. gain of 15 there. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Gets this one to Waller. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here's Tua again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 2nd down.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. Now he takes it. He'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he's keeping it again. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the 1st. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and goal, Miami.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Tua out of the pistol. And he sails that one over the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Tagovailoa back to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
21-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders all set to send it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. The play fake. Now Smith to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not getting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. Takes it in at the 26. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. They're working a couple yards past the line. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going to run for it. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he works this down to the 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Oh, he's going for it again. She'll pick up on the play to about the 40. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Tua. Here's a screen for Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
51-yard attempt.
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
I think we're all a little surprised he was able to convert that try. It looked like they were not going to be able to get the ball down with that inaccurate snap. I don't talk about poise a lot of times for a kicker, but he just showed it and paid dividends.
Sanders all set to send it away. Tucker now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have got you at first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Zone read, they'll give it to Jency. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Counter give to Jency. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That stop made by K.J. Britt.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap to Smith. Down the field, Evans has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Jency from the gun. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's a screen play to Genty. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Smith. Finds the football outside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To Justin Jefferson. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and 4 coming up now. He's back to throw. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And that will make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Achan. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. That's Hill on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Lofts it deep right side. It is caught at the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Running with Achan here out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Achan again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. And they got their intel. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Yeah, I understand that, Cole. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, and likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are, and what they have to defend.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas. From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Dante Pettis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play action, Chuck. Taking a shot on the first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Broadcast all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Chuck working from the gun. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. This is Alvin Kamara with it. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Chuck now on 1st down. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Chuck now from the gun. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Smith able to put it through. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Out of the gun, Henry. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's going for it himself. No hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Saints get to it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They got it off that fumble recovery to end the 1st. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
So 1st down from the 41. On play action, here's Shuck. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Caught by Vele, middle of the field. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They stand with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Trying the air now. Here's Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! They got their own fumble. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. 4th down, here's Shuck. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's running with it. He found a soft spot. Crosses the 25. Lamar Jackson. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that only fitting place was the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing, shot. Caught by Bailey on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shot to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger, punt for the Saints. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter. But that is enough time to get a drive together. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Shoots away from one. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play fake. Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Looking to throw, Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks at midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. The Saints taking the field for the final time in this first half. And with 4 seconds to work with, they're only going to get one play. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. First call here coming from the shotgun. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. And motion the tight end over. He'll hang on to it on the second down option. He dodged the tackle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. And that run makes some history for him. He's now topped the previous record for rushing in a game by a QB. The previous mark of 181 was held by Colin Kaepernick since those 2013 playoffs, and the mantle now belongs to this guy. And whatever total he reaches before the end of this one.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Now here he goes again. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. And they hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Changing it up here, Jackson. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Saints 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shock working from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. That's one he knows he should have had. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
3rd down, here's Shock. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kid, I was on the field, a young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other. give him a chance to make a play.
It's Henry on the counter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. A draw now. This is Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Lamar now from the gun.